What's up, guys? On February 13th, it was Madly in Love with Yourself Day. And basically, the gist of that day, it's the day right before Valentine's Day, a day mostly to focus on other people that you love, not yourself. Madly in Love with Yourself Day is basically a day to remember that you're important. Self love is the most important love. You really can't love other people unless you love yourself, and you'd be surprised. It sounds very basic, but a lot of people really don't have love for themselves. And I guess part of what this whole entire blog is about love for myself. I think I put in a lot of effort in what I do from a 9 to 5, especially because it's not a 9 to 5. It's a 9 to 9, a 9 to 10, a 9 to 12 most of the time. Sometimes I come home and I still think about it. So I thought it was important to create a project that can enrich my personal life, because that's important to me. But aside from that, on Fall Madly in Love with Yourself Day, I actually want to focus on somebody else. As some of you may know, my art director partner of 4 years, Ramsey, he is going to be leaving the agency, and our partnership is going to be over. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys questioning, how are you going to deal with this situation? How do you feel about that? And that's a different thing entirely. What I want to say is, I really respect him for what he's doing, because what he's doing is something that he's doing for himself. He's recognizing that, you gotta be madly in love with yourself, and sometimes you gotta take some time off. Sometimes you gotta do something that doesn't necessarily, seem like, the most rational thing to do at the time. We have great jobs, we're partners. Why are we breaking this thing up? But times change, and you can't be afraid of it. And you can't be afraid of doing something for yourself. So I commend him 100% for this. Ramsey, I love you, man, and I support what you're doing because I know that it's something for you. And even though we're partners, sometimes you just can't always think of the other person. You come first, and that's the whole point of this day. And I just want him to know that no matter what, he's not leaving me out to dry. We knew that the nature of our partnership was finite anyways, and that at some point he would leave and I would go back to Miami. I have my family there, so I appreciate the 4 years of a great partnership that we've had. I think we've made some great work, and I'm sure that he'll make great work with somebody else, and I'll do the same, and we'll go on from there. And what I think that everybody should do on this day as well is take some time to think about, whether they need to take more time for themselves, and that might propel a decision in your life, whatever the case may be. So tomorrow's a day to love other people. Today, remember to love yourself. Peace.